Welcome to this discussion video. Today we're going to be focusing on the eligibility requirements for the IATF Corporate Scheme. I'm really pleased to be joined by Devin. Welcome to the UK, Devin. I know you've recently just arrived from Detroit.
Yeah, thank you, Paul. It's good to be here. Very nice to see some snow.
So in the Rules 6th edition, we see there are requirements related to certificate structure. And there are three options given in the rules. A single site manufacturing, a single manufacturing site with one or more extended manufacturing sites. But the one that we're going to discuss today is the structure for a corporate scheme. I see in the recently updated IATF Auditor Guide there is a new section about auditing clients in a corporate scheme. Devin, to be eligible for a corporate scheme, what conditions have to be met?
Yeah, so the main condition there is that it shall consist of at least a minimum of two manufacturing sites, with or without extended manufacturing site, which operate under one quality management system.
Right, and I see the words common quality management system. What does that mean?
Yeah, so there must be processes that are centrally defined, structured, and controlled. Processes must be monitored with a common set of process measurements. The QMS must be implemented in the same manner across all manufacturing sites and include standalone remote support locations.
Okay, so no, I understand that then. So can a site in a corporate manufacturing scheme, can they have their own local procedures and instructions?
So yes, but they must apply the central defined process and at the site only have quality management system documentation and records at procedure or work instructions level.
Okay, no, I understand that. Okay, and what about internal audits then? How do they get managed within a corporate scheme?
Right, so as part of the eligibility criteria, they must have a centrally managed internal quality management system audit program.
Can the audits actually be done by people resident in the manufacturing sites, or do they have to be done from the central function?
No, they can be done by the people at the sites, but really what needs to happen is those audits must be controlled centrally.
Right, okay. So that's for system audits. What about manufacturing process and product audits?
So those can be managed by the sites, as manufacturing process and products oftentimes vary between the two sites or multiple sites.
Okay, so it is just the system audits that have to be there,
right,
centrally managed. Okay. I've again, in Rule 6 edition, I've heard of the term central function. In English, what does that mean?
Yeah, so this is where the quality management system function resides. So it's responsible for defining structuring and controlling the common quality management system.
Right, and does this have to then be the company headquarters?
So it does not have to be the company headquarters.
Right, okay. And in terms of audit day calculations, are there any potential reductions in audit days for organizations in a corporate scheme?
Yeah, so that's a good question, Paul. Obviously, audit day calculations can be very complex with corporate schemes.
Yeah.
We know that you have multiple sites, standalone support locations. Calculation examples are shown in Annex 1 in the rules, but in simple terms, 15% reduction can be applied to audit days as defined in the rules table 5.2.
Okay, and I think that is actually less reduction than the corporate clients would have had under the 5th edition.
Yes,
of the rules.
that was a major change with Rule 6.
Yeah. So once a corporate scheme is established then, can changes be made? For example, can new sites be added, or can there be new standalone support locations?
So yes, obviously the client needs to contact their certification body and let them know the relevant changes, as well as the time required to audit that standalone remote support location would need to be calculated.
Okay, so now probably is a good chance to summarize then, because I know some of the viewers, you will be working in organizations that are part of a corporate scheme. Some of you may work for organizations that may be applying for certification for IATF in the future under a corporate scheme. So let's try and summarize some of the key requirements then. So to be eligible for a corporate scheme, an organization must have a centrally managed quality management system, including common processes with common performance indicators. They must have 2 or more sites, as Devin explained in the beginning. And the important thing is they must have a centrally managed internal quality management system audit program. So thanks, Devin, for your input today.
Absolutely.
I hope the viewers found that useful.